When we actually speak to the client, what are we trying to do? What's our aim? We're trying to get to see them. We're trying to make an appointment, basically. On the whole, we're going to try not to give price on the phone, like an hourly rate. Why not? Hourly rates are a really bad idea on the whole. We prefer very strongly not to give hourly rates. Why do you think that is? It doesn't actually say much about how much you're going to get done, does it? So it does tend to cause complaints. A client, you said you're going to be there for 2 hours and you quote the price and the client thinks, well, I should have got this done, this done, this done. So they're very likely to be unhappy. The other reason we don't like hourly rates is because people tend to want a low hourly rate, and that's not our place in the market. Our aim for you, and I'm not saying in the first week or month, but our aim for you, which is achievable for every single division, you should be able to make with time at least $60 per hour, at least. And most franchisees are actually beyond that these days. You can't do that. People on the whole won't accept hourly rates that high. They think you're going to be working for $30 an hour or something ridiculous like that. It's not where we are. They sound a lot. In fact, by being efficient and by doing the job based on a quote, we can actually get a much higher hourly rate. So for both those reasons, because of the fact it causes complaints and because it's very difficult to get a decent hourly rate, we don't like hourly rates. It's also very risky to give even an estimate. If you have to, you can have a go at it. But believe me, when you turn up, people will say, oh, well, it's a really immaculate, lawn and nothing's wrong with it. And you go there and it's that high, it's full of bones and dog droppings. I mean, it happens all the time. And then they complain because you raise the price because you have to. So you might have to give an estimate, but try not to. Try and stay away from hourly rates for those reasons. So we need to turn up to give a quote. And here's another very important thing. Never give a precise time. Don't say I'll be there at 11 o'clock. Why not? You can't do it. You cannot be that precise. You need to give, at the very least, you need to give a 2-hour time scale. So instead of 11 o'clock, between 10 and 12. Don't say after 4 too, because the client will take that to mean between 4 and 5 past 4. Say between 4 and 6 or 4 and 7 or whatever you can stretch to. Be as broad as you possibly can, minimum 2 hours. It's just not feasible or possible to be that accurate about time. The only time you can be a little bit more accurate is first thing in the morning, but even then you've got to laugh at traffic and so forth. So precise times are very, very dangerous and they cause a lot of complaints if you give them. So at least a 2-hour time slot. We're on our way, or the day's going on, we've got a bit delayed. Let's say we've got an appointment between, say, 2 and 4 in the afternoon. We don't think we're going to be able to make it. What do? We call the client. If we can't get through, we text the client. We'll always text the client if you can't reach them directly. Don't leave it till 3:30. That will get the client very annoyed. You need to be telling them like 1:30, 2 o'clock when it's become clear in advance so they don't have to stay home. So plenty of warning. Ring them. You can't get through. Text them. We arrive at the client's property. What happens if the client's not there? Ring them. You can't get through? Text them. All right, we're getting there. It's a lot easier to learn the lesson here than have a complaint or a lost client because you didn't text. And believe me, this happens a lot. Happens every day. I see jobs lost, complaints coming through because somebody rang but didn't text.